Hello guys, and welcome to this week's patch notes video. Let's get started as usual with the events and work our way down. For this week, the current ongoing events are the Mysteries of Summer, Thermian Water Park, which is going to end in 1 week. We have the Summer Activities Screenshot Contest, which is still active for 1 more week, and the Loyal Attendance Rewards, which will end in August 1st. After that, ended events, Black Spirit Adventures finally ended. An event which I probably barely used, maybe 5 times in total, because I never remember to check the icon that is not for some reason on the main tab. So there's that, and let's see content changes. The character tag system has been added, finally. Looks like it has quite some rules to it, so you need to have at least 1 character in your family that is level 56 or up to use the character tag system. If you left click no, you can only tag or untag characters in towns, excluding Kusha, Abun or Muikyun. Okay. To link 2 characters for the tag system, both characters must be in the same town, so there's that, something. I believe it's only for the tagging and untagging. You can switch from your tagged character to your primary character anywhere, so okay, that's what I meant. However, you cannot switch characters in the desert or the Great Ocean. You cannot switch characters during Node Wars or Conquest Wars. I wonder if this applies even to those who are not participating in Node Wars, because if it does, I mean, if you change to a channel that doesn't have Node Wars, it probably works. After switching characters via tagging, there will be a cooldown of 5 minutes, however you can still change characters via the normal character selection window. Character tagging shares the same cooldown as emergency escape and applies to both the primary character and the tagged character. There is also a 5-minute cooldown for character tagging after changing characters or servers. You cannot buy or sell trade items with a tagged character. The character also cannot move trade items to or from mount inventories or the storage. You can now attack monsters in safe zones when a world boss has spawned. You can now use the battle arena when a world boss has spawned. This one is nice. It was, especially now that I'm moving crates to Valencia, it was getting annoying that the battle arena was not usable when world bosses spawn. And to be honest, it makes no sense for a PvP game, the developers, to take away our choice whether we want to do PvP or a world boss, just simply kicking us out of the battle arena only to do a world boss, which some people may not want to do, was not exactly a very smart choice. Global lab testing NA only. Thank you, adventurers. Our developer Pearl Abyss has been listening to your feedback, so they finally opened a testing server, I assume. Please keep in mind that this global lab testing service is not available in all regions that service Blacklist Online, so it's only for NA and not for EU. So yes, this is global lab to help provide better service where new contents will be tested before being released to the live clients. So it is just a testing server, as I said. Global lab testing will open today, so it's going to open today, and more contents and details will be announced via the official global lab testing website. This is interesting. I kind of hope they would have done something like this when making all of the PvP changes. Now it might be a little bit too late, but it's still nice to see it. Hopefully from now people are going to complain less about the coming changes to Black Desert, especially if they all get tested in this global lab testing. I assume it's a server. System changes. I'm going to skip to the fixes because I'm not really interested in those. The animation for the boss vision range button has been changed. There will only be animated effects. There will only be an animated effect on the button when you have pressed the button to activate boss vision range. Okay, another fix. The camera distance for the boss vision range function will now adjust depending on the world boss. So I assume it will have different distances to fit the current boss. I assume something like that. The icon to collect, check-in and remote collect at the raft has been changed to be suitable for a raft. Okay, some more fixes, game world and NPC changes. Some fixes, some of the locations where wild horses appear at the Sosan garrison have been moved. To those who were taming horses there, this might be somewhat relevant. Mount changes. To allow you more freedom in choosing the frigate gear best suited for your personal taste, new frigate gear has been added. Additionally, the specs for existing gear have been improved. So pretty much the same as they did on the previous week with the Eferia sailboat. Now they are doing that for the frigate as well. The new gear is equipped. Your frigate movement speed limit will be increased, so that's nice. Will make the boat faster. The AP for equipped, so they increased also the AP for the cannons. I assume this is for the currently existing gear. The starting speed for Eferia sailboat, Eferia frigate, galley and all Bartali sailboat have been increased by 45%, that's a lot. Their movement speed have been increased up to 5%. What? So the starting speed was increased by 45% and the movement speed was increased by 5%. Not sure what is the difference, but maybe I'm going to understand it later. The movement speed for all... the movement speed for the skill Breezy Sail has been increased up to 10% for Eferia sailboat for all of them. The movement speed for the skill Power Excel has been increased by 3%, not really a lot, but it might be noticeable. However, the maximum movement speed for Power Excel has not been changed. So what did they change? The movement speed for the skill Power Excel was increased by 3%, but not the maximum movement speed. Not sure what that is supposed to mean. If you increase the skill speed by 3%, doesn't that mean that the overall maximum speed is increased by 3%? Anyway, to make the Eferia sailboat, Eferia frigate, galley and all Bartali sailboat easier to control, the speeds for starting, stopping and restarting the boats has been increased. So again, a very nice buff. The camera effects for again all of these boats has been made more natural. The camera effects when using the skill Breezy Sail and Power Excel with all the boats have been made more natural as well. Too bad I already went into hunting whales and stuff like that. I mean guild hunting, what was the name? Sea hunting, something like that. I already did this a couple of days ago. It would have been nice to see these changes on the previous patch, but next time I go sea hunting, I might notice the boat moving faster. Class changes, some fixes, a lot of fixes. Again, you can pause the video if you want to see the individual class changes, but from what I can see, it's not much. Musa has some changes. The arrow grapple skills have been reworked. I don't know what these are. Again, please pause the video if you want to read them here or open the patch notes. So aside from Musa and Meiwa, it seems like every other class only got some fixes. Item changes. Weight description has been added to the item description for wagon registration items. Okay, the following Kamasilve region awakened boss scrolls have been added, so we have new scrolls for the Kamasilve region. Mancham Chief, King of... I believe this one was already in the game. We have Gifin Razia boss and Forest Ronaros boss. It's gonna... oh, okay, they are awakened scrolls, now I realize. So they added awakened scrolls for the Kamasilve region, just like we have for the other parts of the map. You can see the detailed stats for swimming speed increase in the equipment window under view set effects. That's nice to see. I mean, if you have any swimming speed increase stats. The text concerning the sale price of the following non-sale items has been removed, irrelevant. Classic boxes that lasted 7 days have now been extended to 15 days if you have non-permanent costumes, the Lar Ancient set and the Karlstein one. These now last 15 days. The pearl shop changes, not going to click that because I don't really care. Monster changes. The attack and sound effects that occur when fighting an ancient Puturum scroll from that have been reworked. So I suppose the boss will attack differently and sound differently. The attack and sound effects. Oh, okay, only the sound effects for... I don't get it. Did they change the attack as well, or just the attack sounds and the sound effects? In any case, some fix. When the Voraro monsters that appear when you summon the scroll Narc Briska pop up to attack, the first skill will cause knockdown, but further hits will not cause CC status effects. So there's that for a change. The hit number for the Rising Spike attack for the field boss Giant Mudster has been reduced by approximately 60%, and the skill's damage was increased by 50%. So it now has less hits but more damage, probably the same effect. The following monster has been newly added. Oh, so we got a new elite monster on the Bashim Base region in Valencia. This is going to be interesting to check out because, whoops, I touched the microphone. I remember the Bashim Base being an area where most people complain that it doesn't have a very good money income value. So maybe this elite edition will make Bashim Base much better. Rare violent monsters in Balenos, Serendia or Calphion will now drop the Progly whatever silver bar. Rare monsters have been added to the following regions, so all of these which are irrelevant and Bashim Base. So we have this new elite in Bashim Base to check out. Quest and knowledge changes. New quests have been added to the Kamasilve region. If you are interested, read all of these. You can now get a boss or awakened boss summon piece as a quest reward for completing the following quests. Yes, pretty much new daily and weekly awakened scrolls for I was going to say Valencia, for Kamasilvia. Knowledge for baby whatever this is has been added under the Kamasilve entrance. I don't really care. Text has been added for the quest summary, don't really care either. Anything else from this category that I should read? Maybe this one. A recurring quest has been added. You can accept this quest from this NPC, Captain Moguli, on the Termian Water Park. So we have a new recurring quest at the Termian Water Park, which apparently is going to end next week. So there's that. Knowledge, you get the knowledge for the new bosses added in Kamasilvia. Interface changes, a lot of fixes and nothing else relevant. Log related functions have been removed from the conquest window. Yeah, irrelevant. Resolved issues, don't really care, and that's it. So I would say nothing much happened this week. We got the new bosses for the Kamasilvia region, the awakened bosses. Monster changes, we have the new elite added on the Bashim Base area, some changes to world bosses like the Mudster damage, apparently having less hits but more damage per hit. Class changes, as I said, nothing much. We have from mounts changes, they added new Etheria Frigate gear and buffed the current one, buffed the ships as well. And moving up, system changes, don't really remember anything useful from that. We have the new global testing server, so that's nice to see. And from content changes, we have the character tag system. Overall, that's pretty much it for this week. No new events, just the currently ongoing events and the Blacksmith adventures that ended. So thanks for watching, I hope this was useful, and I will see you guys in the next video pretty soon. PS, at the end of the video, I might have to re-upload the episode 0 for Road to 10 Billions, just because an issue occurred. And besides that, the episode number 1 or 2, however you want to number them, should be out within a day or two. I kind of have the materials, I mean I have enough materials in my opinion to make a new video. I just need to get to edit it and upload it. So again, see you later and bye bye.